You will not be charged for this call. This call is from
Anthony.
an inmate at a federal prison. This call is being recorded and is subject to monitoring. Hang up to decline the call or to accept. Dial 5 now. If you wish to block any...
Morning.
Good morning, Brother Anthony. How you doing, sir?
Good. How you doing? I was just calling because you remember I told you about the fire drill thing that I had complained about and they had wrote me up, right?
Yep.
Having a DHO hearing. They basically getting ready to take 30 days of my phone away.
Wow. Whoa. What are they saying you did? A fire drill happened in your disciplinary hearing?
Right. This is what happened. They report the officer that wrote me up. She said that I yelled at her and that I tried to form a group demonstration, basically trying to start a riot.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
They looked at the video. Now check this out. They looked at the video and saw that was not true. So he acknowledged, no, they didn't send me any proof, and the defendant already looked at the video. So they're like, well, no, we didn't see that. Okay, and then I had witnesses, but they only let me call one witness. He came in, he's like, well, did he yell at her? He's like, no, I ain't hearing him yelling. He didn't yell at her. You know what I'm saying? So,
yep.
So instead of finding me guilty on the actual stuff she wrote me up for, he said, well, I'm going to find that you disobeyed a direct order to be quiet. I said, first of all, she never gave me no direct order to be quiet because it was no need for a direct order because I wasn't talking loud to nobody.
Yeah.
I was standing on the wall, like everybody else.
Right.
I said, so that didn't happen. But he said, well, I'm still going to find you guilty of talking when she told you to be quiet. And so they gave me, 30 days, no phone. So now I can't call after the day. So 30 days, no phone. They gave me 14 days in the hole, but they suspended that, because they know I've been trying to get to the hole. So they're like, no, we're not going to send them to the hole. So they suspended that.
I'm so sorry, brother. I tell you, I got to say really quickly, I just got a phone call from a guy yesterday. His name is Free Laser, and he's been in prison 36 years. And he said these guards and these parole officers are much more powerful than the judge because they do these things like write up false incident reports in order to punish you over and over and over again.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, they do.
Yeah.
There's no remedy, and you don't have any type of recourse.
Right.
Because they're gonna, even though they see that what she wrote is a lie, I still get punished.
Yeah.
I mean, you can look at the video camera.
Right.
That's what the cameras are for. You know what I'm saying? So if the mere fact that she lied on part of her report, that should have threw the whole thing out. I said, but all of it was a lie.
Yeah.
It didn't happen. They didn't yell at her. I didn't do none of that. Didn't try to get no group demonstration. No, that's idiotic.
Yeah. I'm so sorry, man.
About the procedure, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
But
you're a prisoner of war. You're a prisoner of war, and your captors are just absolutely of the devil. And one guy told me that he bought a pair of shorts from the commissary and that it had pockets, and it was approved, right? They were approved shorts, but yet because they had pockets, they were inappropriate clothing and got written up.
Right.
So.
Right. Now, how you gonna get written up for something you sold me? That's on your commissary.
Right.
Right. Yeah, I had a guy here that got wrote up for pictures that got approved, for when he was in BOP, and then he went to the halfway house, and they ended up sending him back here and wrote him an incident report for the pictures that he got approved for when he was locked up.
Insanity.
After he was gone.
Yeah.
I'm like, it's beyond ridiculous now.
Yeah.
And something has to happen. That's why I said we really got to, like all the protesting without putting a face on who these people, because we can say, oh, the government is corrupt. Okay, that's abstract. We need to put faces. Ronald Johnson, the prosecutor, is corrupt. Greg Parrish Yates, the prosecutor, corrupt. Leslie Kobayashi. We have to put names and faces to the corruption.
Amen.
Because if we just say government, everybody, oh, the government's too big. No, it's not too big. These are people.
Yeah.
It's not the government. It's the people that's in the government that are corrupt. Not the government. The government can't do anything. It's a legal fiction. It's a corporation.
Yeah. I'm in total agreement with you. Yeah. Amen.
So like, yeah, we have to, So I got the copies of the archive that you sent me yesterday.
Oh, good. It took forever for them to give it to you because I mailed that weeks and weeks ago. They're really holding up your mail, man.
What?
Yeah, that copy of those archives, I must have mailed that. I mean, I mailed that a long time ago. I don't know exactly when. I can't remember, but it must have been a couple of weeks ago, maybe a week ago. For it to take this long is kind of crazy.
Right. Yeah, they do that to my mail. I mean, they do. Like, I got people here that mail me stuff that's in Hawaii that's supposed to come the next day, and I get it 6-7 days later.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wow.
you know what I'm saying? So they're doing that. You know, but I go to court on the 9th of this month and the 18th. The 18th is my suppression and evidentiary hearing. The 9th is basically on my motion for order to show cause, you know, why they continue to deny my minister to come visit me, you know, when she had already been approved before, passed the background, you know, sent in her credentials, and they verified it, and then now that, you know, oh, she's a security concern. How is she a security concern when she was already visiting me for 2 months, and y'all took her off wrongfully and then said, oh, well, somebody made an accident and just removed her off the list. Tell her to reapply. And then when she reapplied, you know, again, or denied her for security reasons.
You know, there's no doubt in my mind that they're taking your phone privileges away because you have a very powerful voice and everybody is listening to what you got to say and they don't want your voice getting out. And, I mean, it's just, the prisons are run by devils nowadays. I hate to say that, but it's absolutely true. It's absolutely true.
It is true.
Yeah.
It is true. I'm living it. I'm experiencing it, you know, and so, and I think that's a good thing that Yahweh really allowed me to go through this because I've never been through a federal system. You know, I've only, you know, had, you know, dealings with the state, you know, criminal justice system. But this is actually good that I'm actually being able to see firsthand. So when I speak about it, I'm not speaking based on what someone told me about this system. I'm speaking from experience, personal.
Right.
What's been done to me personally and what I've seen and what I've done to try to get, you know, relief and remedy and keep getting shot down. You know, you've done the administrative remedy process, went all the way to the Washington, D.C., and they give me the exact same excuse.
This call is from a federal prison.
You know, filed an appeal with your institution. Okay, I did that already. And then I went to the regional. I filed an appeal. I did that already. And then I sent you copies that I've done that. And then you sent me a lame excuse that I got the appeal with my institution that I'm at. I just sent you copies that I did that. Now it's in your hand. And they don't want to do what they're supposed to do.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, so now what because the court keeps saying, well, Mr. Williams, you got to exhaust your administrative remedies. I've done that already. I've provided you the copies and the documentation to show that I've done that. I said, so now I'm petitioning you to intervene because obviously these people are not going to do their job. They continue to discriminate against me. They continue to retaliate against me because of the first time I took them to court and I did something nobody's never ever done before in this BOP and forced them to give me that computer and that office up there. And now they just took that away.
Yeah.
They took the computer out the office and put it down, so now you don't have no privacy to look at your discovery. You know, because that's what I'm going to court on the 9th, you know, about that. I mean, it's just ridiculous. And these people, they have no qualms about lying. Like I told them, I said, listen, I said, one thing you can bet on. I say, this is one thing that the Creator said that will not carry in this fight is liars.
Right, amen, amen.
Right. I said, so on Judgment Day, he's not going to even let y'all carry in his sight because he hates liars.
Amen.
Because that's what Lucifer is the father of lies.
Yes.
So he's not going to even deal with you as a liar.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, I hear you.
These people don't.
Yep. All liars will be thrown in the lake of fire. You're absolutely right. And I think our Creator hates them as well. And how can people help you, man? Can they write you a letter? Can they write a letter to the warden? I mean, is there anything we can do other than just... Yep.
Yeah, they can write a letter like to the warden, write it to write a letter to like Judge Puglisi. Judge Puglisi is the only judge that really shown any type of unbiased and impartiality. You know.
This call is from a federal prison.
The other ones like.
How do you spell that? How do you spell that, Anthony? How do you spell that? B-U-G something?
Puglisi is Puglisi.
Oh, okay, Puglisi. Okay, I'll try to find that. Okay, he's a judge in Hawaii.
Yeah, he's a magistrate judge, Richard Puglisi.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, he's the only one that's been fair. You know, he's the one that gave me the order. You know, ordered them to give me the e-discovery computer and give me a printer and all that stuff. But Kobayashi overturned his ruling, so I didn't end up getting the printer and stuff, so I can print from the discovery.
Wow.
She overruled his ruling.
Yeah.
I mean, this man sat through 4 or 5 hearings with me and the government, listened to their argument, listened to mine. He said, listen, I'm inclined to believe Mr. Williams. He said, because you're telling me a man that's very determined. He said, now, I've listened to this man. This man is very articulate. He's very bright. And he said, normally I would be against someone representing himself, but as he's shown me that he's very articulate, he's very bright, that this man can represent himself adequately. So, no, you all need to provide him the things that he can use, the tools that he needs to be able to be prepared for trial. This is a white-collar crime. This is not a drug case and nothing like this. You all got all these documents you're saying that he has and that he's done people wrong. He has to have an opportunity to defend himself. He said, no, so I'm going to order you to give this to him. And then the trial judge comes and just throws all that out.
Yeah. They're terrified of you, man. They're absolutely terrified of you. Are they going to take away our core links, Anthony, so we can't, are we going to lose all communications?
No. Well, I still made an email.
Okay. All right.
So,
well, if,
you're going to get it.
Okay.
Like 3 or 4 days late, though. Like they've always been doing.
Yeah, I understand. Well, man, I'm sorry this is happening, and our country has degenerated so freaking far into debauchery and lying, and our institutions are run by devils, and you really are a prisoner of war. That's the only way I know how to describe it. You are a prisoner of war, and your captors are the devils, you know.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely. I mean, see, they don't like that. I'm not afraid to call them what they are.
Yeah.
I'm not.
Yeah.
You know, and I mean, the devil is a devil, you know what I'm saying?
Well,
the demon is a demon.
It's a pattern. It's a pattern that we see all over this country, man. And I want you to know you're not the only one, man. We got 2.3 million people in prison, and it seems like when they hire certain people that are very anti-God, and when they get somebody like you, when they get somebody like you that they have control over, they love to lord it over you and to make your life hell and to write you up on false incident reports, and they'll do anything they can to try to punish you. And I don't know. We just need God to intervene, because God's going to have to like open up the earth and like swallow them up or something, you know.
Yeah, have you ever read the Stanford experiment?
Yes, Dr. Zimbardo. You bet. I'm very familiar with that, and I think that's exactly what's going on. Yes.
That's exactly, man. And I mean, I get to see it firsthand.
Yeah.
You know, and do you know that to become a prison or jail guard, you know, you can't score too high on their test.
I know. Yes.
Right. If you score too high, they want higher, because they don't want people. They don't want thinkers.
Right.
They want robots, people that they can just program to do anything, and that basically are numb and have no type of affection and, you know, sensitivity toward humans. We're human beings.
Right.
But they disconnect us by calling us old inmates. Even when the officers called for court, they said court bodies.
Yeah.
Court bodies?
Yeah.
Also, we're just bodies now.
Yeah, they're making money off you is what they're doing. It's modern day slavery.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. And that's why I told him, I said, look, you know, I had to have one officer. I said, can you stop calling chow? I said, because we're not animals. You call chow for dogs. And cats. I said, we're not animals. I said, we eat breakfast. I said, humans eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Amen.
And so, you know, and the one thing I can say about her, that she was like, you know what, I never thought about that. And she stopped saying chow. Now she calls breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Wow. So you found one that can actually has a soul, has a little bit of learning. Right. Yeah. Amen. 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 Wow, man.
It's like,
yeah.
But, you know, I just wanted to call you because I know, like, I'm not going to be able to call anyone. You know, I can't call Rosie, can't call you, can't call my best friend Pfeiffer.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be able to call anybody for a month. You know, I can appeal it, but the appeal's going to take over a month. So I say it's pointless. Even though I'm going to do the appeal, so you can't say I didn't, you know, exhaust my rent, but it's going to take over 30 days. So what's the point? Y'all going to take it doing the appeal anyway.
Yeah.
You know, so why? Now, if y'all had a policy of if I appeal it, I'm not punished till after the appeal, then yeah. But if y'all don't have that policy, it's, okay, you can appeal it, but we're still going to punish you, and you're still going to get punished all the way through. And if you win your appeal, okay, you just won the appeal, that's all. You don't get no remedy from it. You just won the appeal.
It's terrible.
You know,
it's terrible.
Like I spent 62 days in a hole, I end up winning, but I already spent 62 days in a hole.
Yeah.
I won. So, what did I win?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, it's crazy. Yeah, I just heard the beat, so we got to listen in a minute.
No, I know. I love you. I love you in the Lord, brother, and we're praying for you. And I please remember that there are people out here that care and that do have eyes to see. And I know it's wrong. I just pray that God intervene in your situation and set you free from those devils, man.
Definitely. I appreciate that, brother. I know, you and your wife and the other people that's involved in the prison ministry. what y'all doing is a very great work, and Yahweh really is gonna bless you all for that. And I do appreciate everything. Oh, I'm gonna tell you, you don't have to spend money to send the gloss. Like, man, just put on regular paper. You got to spend no money for gloss like that.
Okay, okay. Well, we're gonna try to get you some letters. If you want any books, let us know. We're gonna try to get you something to keep your mind occupied, brother.
Yeah, I'm good with books and stuff right now.
Okay, okay.
Take care, brother. I love you, brother.
Okay, we love you, Anthony. God bless.
Okay, take care.
Bye-bye.